Hello, man. What's going on? I look so red, man, but that's because of the heat of the realistic flames. You see that? I block myself a little bit like this and I'm less red. Yeah, man. We're here to play and stream what a lot of people are playing and streaming at the moment. This is the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. Let me tell you something. I have only a little bit of history with this game. The history that I have is that I started my first ever playthrough of the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion about 6 years ago on my PlayStation 3 when I bought a used copy from some random guy off of the Facebook Marketplace, and my sister and I went and we met outside of a mall, and I paid him for it. He gave me my PS3 copy, which I still have. I actually should have gotten it. Maybe I'll get it next time and shown it on stream. But yeah, I got it for the PS3 about 6 years ago. Bought it from that guy, and I started my playthrough, made my character, and I think I played a few hours. And then my PS3 died, and I couldn't keep my my playthrough going because of that. And wait, hold up, I'm checking to see if everything's running smoothly here. Yep, looks like everything's running smoothly. Okay, yeah, because I got the dual monitor setup. Oh, I feel so cool with my dual monitor setup. And as you can see, I got the green screen behind me because the I don't like the worst quality on the chroma key setting. But anyway, that's my history with Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. It's just that I was gonna play it 6 years ago, and then the system I was gonna play it on died on me at almost a 10-year mark exactly. And that's what happened. The kid and stuff, that's my sister. Hey, she's been on very few of my streams that I've done, but she said that she wanted to tune in for this one. So hey, the kid, Jasmine, welcome to the stream. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you to anybody else who tunes in too. So yeah, that's my history with Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. So basically, I've spent no time in Oblivion. I have played well over 3,000 hours of Skyrim. Skyrim is the 5th game, technically, in the Elder Scrolls series, right? Skyrim is what introduced me to the Elder Scrolls as a franchise as a whole. Before Skyrim, back in the day, I had never heard of it, and the only reason I got into Skyrim was because I loved going to flea market shopping, swap meets, to the one that's 2 blocks away from my house that sets up shop on Sunday. And I went one time it was like April of 2014, and I happened to come across a little kid and his parents who had one of the little pop-up shops there, and he was selling his used copy of Skyrim, vanilla Skyrim on PS3, and that's all she wrote, man. History has been what it's been between me and the Elder Scrolls since then, just because that kid happened to be selling his used standard original copy of Skyrim for PS3. And so now here we are all these years later, about 11 years later, and we have this remake. Part of me still can't believe that it exists. It's official, and I'm sitting here and I'm about to play it. So I think we're gonna jump in now because I've been rambling for a bit. Alright, we press the button. End user license agreement. Yeah, obviously we're not gonna read all this because who would, right? Nobody starts this game up and says, yeah, I'm gonna read the end user license agreement to start off my stream. You know, that's good content. Alright. New options. Should we check the options? Autosave during loading screens on. Autosave on fast travel. On rest. You know what, we're not gonna let it save on everything, I don't think. Autosave on fast travel, not on wait. I'm gonna change the settings so it's like Skyrim. On rest and on fast travel, I think that would be good enough for me. Adaptive triggers are on, vibration, yep, hi, I like that. Nope, we don't invert colors around here. Let's see, sensitivity and games. If I leave it at a 70 or a 7, depending on what game it is, that's usually good enough for me. So we're gonna change it to 70. Aim assist is off. Yeah, I don't like having aim assist on. especially when it's a single player game. Blood splatter on, low health. What is that? Vignette, visibility on, camera motion on. Yup, we're gonna have that on. That's for gameplay. What else? Audio output headphones. Select your prefer. Night mode, blah, blah, blah. We're gonna leave everything a default for audio. Let's see, performance over quality. Toggles between adapting the game to favorite performance or visual fidelity. Quality. We're gonna start off with performance mode. I tend to prefer performance. I'm playing on a 1080p 120 hertz refresh rate monitor, so it's not like I'm trying to play, you know, at like 30 or 60 FPS 4K or anything like that. So here we go. Brightness intensity, already adjusted that. Field of view first person. We're gonna leave this default, and if I feel like it needs to be changed, I probably won't think that, but if I do, then I'll go into the settings and change that. Motion blur off, we're gonna leave that off. Screen space reflections, I don't know what that is. Space reflections? I'm not sure what it means by space reflections. We're gonna leave that on. Text language, text size, all that. Dialogue camera transition. Yeah, we're gonna leave that on. We'll smoothly zoom while off. We'll keep the standard camera. Now, we're gonna leave that on because I think that refers to the classic zoom in of the characters in Oblivion, you know, when they speak. So we're gonna leave that on so the experience is more authentic. I am used to pressing triangle to jump in Skyrim, so I'm gonna leave triangle for jumping in just the same. Sprint, gallop. Should I make this play like sneak? You know what? We'll leave controls default. Confirm. Okay, I think it's time to jump in. New. Start a new game. Hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
I was born 87 years
Here we go.
For 65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see. Behold, in darkness, a doom sweeps the land.
Look at that. Wow. So pretty. Looking so good on the new gaming monitor that I've had for a couple of weeks now. Yeah, right. It looks so good.
This is the 27th of last seed, the year of Akatosh 433.
There's the white gold tower.
These are the closing days of the third era and the final hours of my life.
All right. The music in this game, obviously, incredible, just like the music for Skyrim that originally came after it. Oh, I left myself on large. I should have made myself smaller. Hopefully I won't get too in the way. Oh, if I get in the way of myself, I can just move and show the green on my screen behind me. That's okay. I look so red, though. I thought it was just the fire. But I guess it's the new PS5 camera. Huh. There we go. Okay, race. Why should I worry about race? If I worry about race, wouldn't that make me a racist? Nord. Redguard. The most naturally talented warriors in Tamriel. In addition to their cultural affinities for many weapons and armor styles, they also have a hardy constitution and a natural resistance to disease and poison. And I am gonna just remake my character Demos, who is the character, the first ever character that I made back in my first ever playthrough of Skyrim. Because I thought, I'm not gonna think on this too hard. I'm just gonna remake him and play as a more traditional knight for my first playthrough and for the stream, so I won't spend here hopefully the next 2 or 3 hours making my character. No, I'm gonna jump in here knowing who I'm gonna try to make, so that to save time. And also I love playing as a knight anyway, so that's what we're gonna do. Origin, Dragon Tail Mountains, Alakir Desert. What? The return of Demos. That's right. Demos has returned for me personally so many times. Alakir Desert. What does it say? As a child in the sands of the Alakir Desert, your education... Oh, here we go. Revolved around martial might. You are a prime example of why Red Guards are the best warriors. Your uprising under the shadow of the mountain peaks was a happy one. Immersed in Redguard customs, you developed charm, wit, and the ability to turn a conversation around. No, Demos is a warrior because he was like a mashup of Kratos and this UFC fighter from back in the day named Mauricio Shogun Rua, who I think was a Brasileiro. And yeah, okay, so we choose that. And then randomized appearance, no. Young, old. Type 1, type 2. Okay, so that's gender. Feminine, masculine. The dad of boy. Do we want him really old? No, we don't want him old. We don't want him that old, but not that young either. Because in my mind, the way I've always imagined Demos, he's like in his 30s. He could be like, I don't know, 32, 35-ish. Skin tone. Oh, okay, you make him darker. Look at that. Oh, yeah, he is a full African now. No, he's not that dark. He's brown like me. Because when I made him, I also thought that, well, I want a brown guy because I'm a brown guy. Even though, again, here in the camera, I look freaking red for some reason. Let's see. Let me try to change the... I look more red. See, if I put the light cooler. Yeah. One of us, that's right. I can wash myself out. No, I'm not gonna do that. Back to the lowest. If I put it anything but the lowest, then I get blown out. Yeah, I'll just leave myself with the coolest light, like the widest light, I guess. Okay. Yeah, we'll leave him at like a 10, I guess. Head, brow. I considered starting the game and making him off stream, and then starting the stream once I made him, but I thought, nah. I was like, I should just start like this. Whatever. I'll tell you what though, jeez. Cheeks. Which cheeks? Top ones or bottom ones? Bridge. Do I want him to look more surprised or less surprised? Less surprised, because a bit of both. A bit of both what? Cheeks? Cheeks, yes. Okay, less surprised because let's see, inner ridge. Oh, we can make him look angry. If we wanted to try to remake Kratos against Demos is named after Kratos' brother. And like me, he could have like a bit of a resting bitch face. Like, oh, like he looks like he's angry. Oh. But he's not. He's not naturally angry. He just obviously gets aggressive and violent when... I'm not sure what this is changing. What is that changing? Outer ridge. I can't tell. Oh, wait. Okay, yeah, it is the like the edges of the eyebrows. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought it was, but I feel like I didn't notice it at first. Uh, yeah. I guess that's good enough. Cheeks, concave, convex. What makes him look less? Okay, oh, look at that. Oh, it looks like he's lacking. Like he needs a fucking burger. So the fat goes to his cheeks. Okay. I think we want a little bit wider, so we're gonna leave it at 40. Gaunt, round. Oh, we make him rounder. Look at that fucking football head, football face, football cheeks. I'll leave that like a 20, so we can keep moving along. Cheekbones, low, high. Turn him into a hamster. Yeah, low, high. Uh, lower, high, lower, lower, lower. I think I might just leave those shallow pronounced. I probably don't want to change this too much either. Make them more shallow. Yeah, that's too pronounced. Yeah, I might just leave that at default. Thin, wide. Okay, all right. Like a really used up fucking soccer or basketball. All right, we're not gonna do that. I think we're gonna leave that default too because I feel like he's got a roundness to his face and head that I'm comfortable with already. Or like a balloon about to pop, yeah, like if you're pressing down on it. Okay, chin, backwards, forwards. Do I want him to have a cleft chin? And pull it forward a little bit. Recessed, pronounced. Okay, that makes it longer. Maybe we leave it at like a 60. There's people, the you know, people in their memeing ways, what they do is they you know, they make hideous characters, and that's what people would do back in the day with the original, and that's what they've been doing again now that this has been out. And I'm like, well, I'm gonna leave all the memeing to all those people that do that kind of thing, that are comfortable, that don't care about the particular look for their characters. I'm a lame, boring person in the sense that I typically tend to care about what my characters look like in the games that I play, even if, you know, the game is in a first-person perspective or a third-person perspective one, and you don't get to see their face much. You just see their back or just their hands if it's first-person. And because I'm just lame and boring like that. I like my characters to look appealing to me. So that's what I'm gonna stick with. I'm not gonna make it an abomination with like really small eyes and a big ass fucking nose and a blue face or whatever the fuck. Not gonna do that. Okay, retracted, jutting. I feel like these first three settings are kind of like for the same thing. We'll leave it at 30. Shallow, deep. Johnny Deep. See, and this kind of changes. I guess it's more focused. I was gonna leave that at 0. Now, small, large. So bony. Nah, I think the size of his chin is already maybe good enough. You know what? Maybe And make it a little bit smaller. There, okay. Small, large. What does this even mean? Like when you character creators, man, it's always interesting to see in character creators what they label, what they call the different slider settings when you're in the character creator and you're adjusting everything. Sometimes you go to these settings and you wonder, like, what the hell does that even mean? What do you mean small, smaller to large? Smaller to large what? What? And then you have to actually mess with it to see how much of a specific area it actually modifies. Short, tall. See? Short, tall. Who sent a message? Oh. Okay, we'll check that later. I don't want to turn him into the Crimson Chin. No, I don't. Does it look like I'm trying to turn him into that? He's got some chin now for sure. But, what do you think? Is he too chinny? I don't think he is. I think I'm okay with how he is, chin-wise. Eyes, down, up. Okay, well, this refers to positioning, I'm sure, yeah. Okay, we're not gonna move them more up. He looks fine chin-wise. Yeah, that's what I thought so, too. Yeah, maybe I do want to move them down a little bit. Although if I move them down a little bit, he looks less serious than when I changed the recess of his brow. So maybe I leave that the same, too. Small, large. Give him bigger eyes. Give me the enemy eyes. Like what's his name, Fender or Bender in Robots. Yeah, or I lower it, but you have to. Yeah. I have the computer on here on the other screen, but on the PS5 because I'm not used to it because I've spent the past year streaming on the PS5, right? So I have the Twitch open here on the other screen, but the PS5 shows it to me, and the PS4 doesn't do that. I'm not used to people's comments popping up in the live chat. What am I messing with here? Oh yeah, the eyes. Make his eyes bigger. I think 60 is good. Inward, outward, tilt. Okay, I see. Yeah, makes him wider. That looks like her sister. Like Screamer Streamer. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that to him. Then he's gonna start looking like her or like the Incredible Hulk does in the 2003 movie. You thought that too? Yeah, see, there you go. Apart and together. Oh, I thought going to the right was gonna set them more apart. I guess not. Set them apart. Look at that. Yeah, like I'm going for the Incredible Hulk 2003. Google that, kids, or AI it nowadays. AI it. It's not, Google is not the cool one anymore. It was for, what, like 3 decades, and now it's not. Or for like 25 years, a quarter century. Okay. Brow, nose, chin. What, it changes all three? Okay, it scrunches up his face like that. Yeah, maybe we leave that alone. Yeah. Why would I want to give him a face that makes it look like, like, hey, somebody's holding a turd under his nose, or like he has Down syndrome or something. Nah. He has all that space for his face. Thinking the same thing, what? That he's Down syndrome or forehead, Celian, nose. I don't even know, is the Celian this? Like this little middle spot, the little ridge that we have, like under our nostrils and the bridge of the nose. Is that what the Celian is? I think that's what the Celian is. So you can see his better than you can see mine. What does this change? Does he look more upset? I don't feel like that changes anything noticeably. We're just gonna leave it at 0. Light, heavy. The salient is apparently the bridge of our nose or around that area. Okay. Yeah, it's not a word that I'm typically exposed to. How many conversations have you ever had in which you're talking about facial features or about just about the nose in particular, and somebody says, "Oh yeah, you know, like the salient of my nose or your nose." Who the fuck says that? Nobody says that. Nobody says that. Thin, wide. Oh, that's making his entire head balloon again. That's what that's doing. Yeah, I made his head a little bit wider. Cause Demos is a big guy. Okay, how does this... Yeah, okay. Yeah, I see the difference. Yeah. So he's a big guy, he should have a head that's a little bit bigger, I think. When you make him thin, he reminds you of Samuel Jackson. Yeah, I guess I can see that. Small, large. Forehead. Okay, I can see that. Huge cranium. There's Megamind. If he wasn't blue. And if he had hair. Short, tall. Bigger forehead. There's Jim Cornette. Google that one, kids. That's Jim Cornette right there with his receding headline. He has a gigantic fucking head. But man, is he entertaining and funny. I'm gonna give him a little more forehead like that. It's kind of like what I got going on too. Even though he's not meant to look like me. Okay. Jaw. Retracted, jutting jaw. Like, I already messed with the fucking chin. Oh, there we go. You can see it. That's moving the whole thing back. So we just leave that default? I mean, that's one of those details I don't think really matters all that much to me. He already looks like he has plenty of fucking jaw. Okay, jaw thin, wide. We could make his jaw wider. Is this making it wider? Does that look wider? Okay, I see the difference now. It's making it wider doesn't look noticeably different, I feel like. We'll leave it at like 40. Jaw, neck, slope. Okay, I see that. That's a really obvious one. Look at that. Yep. Like he's getting fat. I don't make fat characters. Just say that. Imagine if I actually had any sort of audience and I said that. Nope, I don't do fat characters. Somebody would get offended. Jawline concave, convex. So if I'm understanding that correctly... Okay, I see it, yeah. Well, we don't want it convex, or no, concave. And we'll leave it like that. And a mouth and a nose. Drawn, pursed. The face you make when you're like when you're thinking about how you're in a public setting around other people and you know, you want to let out a fart real bad and you're trying to make it a sneaky one. That's what those lips indicate. Sad, happy. Sad, happy. Oh, wow, he really does look noticeably happier. Let's see, let's make him sad now. Yeah, the corners of his mouth. They make a huge difference. Make him look slightly happier. Slightly happier. Okay, low, high. Okay, well, you can see that. I mean, you can probably leave that alone. Retracted, protruding. Give him like a duck bill. Nah, we're not gonna do that. Tilt down, up. This always happens to me in games. I usually go for a lot of default settings. Like our cousin, oh yeah, like trash. Javier. Underbite, overbite. Mouth chin distance. Short, long. Oh, that increases the size of his lips. Oh god, look at that. It looks like they're swollen, like he got fucking lip filler injections or something. Increased it a little bit. Bromeas. Es un papucho. Lips deflated, inflated. Oh, speaking of lip filler. Alright, okay. Demos has some lips like everybody else. Like, do you think I have a lot? I don't feel like I have a lot of lip. Do I? I mean, again, he's not meant to look like me. At all. And if I want, even if I originally wanted him back in the day or now to look like me, I have never been a person who's talented with character creation in any game. And even if I wanted to make him look like me, I wouldn't be able to, because I'm just not good at that in games. And why would I want to play it as a character who's exactly me anyway? I don't know. Characters are like me in what I actually do in the games once I create them. The content of their character is like me. Usually, for the most part. Yeah, I think that's it for that. Nose. Here we go. I'm gonna make his nose a little less wide, I'm thinking. Down, up. Okay, that makes it. And then we're gonna make it go down a little bit more. Maybe like that, so it's a bit longer. Flat, pointed. Whoa! That looks very, very African. He's not meant to look African because he's not African. But he was originally, in my first ever playthrough, he was red guard. Since then, he's been half Elven from High Rock. What's that called? I don't remember. Breton. There you go. Yep, Breton. He's been that. And was that it? Yeah, because he's never been Nord. Because for the most part, like, he's always had magic, but I don't think I'm gonna use magic at all. I think I'm gonna have him as a more traditional knight. Sword and shield, mace, that kind of stuff. Maybe the bow too. Bow and arrow. Short, tall. Okay, yeah, so that does just make it longer. No, I think he's got enough nose like that already. Tilt up and down. Nope, I don't like noses that are curved up. That's why I'm glad mine isn't like that. Because then I feel like I would be a little self-conscious about it. What does that look like? I don't even know exactly what that looks like. But I don't like it. But I like it. Region concave convex. Make it sharp and downwards like Groot. Oh no, that's nasty. He has... It's like, I don't even know how you describe that kind of nose that guy has. Okay, yeah, that makes it more flat. Makes sense. Added a bit more length to it, I guess. Bridge, shallow, deep. Nostrils! Our sister's favorite part of the human body. Along with the butthole and the taint and all that. Bridge, shallow, deep. Hey, look! That's kind of like our noses. So I have it a little bit like the fucking... the hueso, the bone. I have a little bit of that going on. But for him, less so. Short, long. Okay, nostril small, large. That's too small. I don't think he like a nose as bony as mine, yeah. Bony noses. Okay, those are really fucking African nostrils right there. I'm gonna make them a little bit smaller than they were by default. Yeah, I think that'll do. Thin, wide. Can he stretch his nostrils? Like that? If I could make him do it, I would. Tilt down and up. Shallow, deep. Salient. Shallow, deep. So many fucking settings, man. I think I'm just gonna leave the rest as default. So you can actually start getting into the... Okay, tone. Eyes. Deimos' eyes are supposed to be gold. A sort of gold color, like Kratos's. Because, again, he's partly influenced by him. So they're supposed to be a gold. Ooh. I like this really gold one. Here comes the fun part. Yeah, this is a more fun part. Oh, wow. The whole eyeball gold. Yeah, not like that. How many people are rocking characters with eyeballs like these? It's a fucking vampire eyes. Red-eyed. For all the people who like to roleplay drug addicts and what. Oh! This is like, serpent eyeballs. Right? Where are the cat-like ones? I mean, I'm not gonna give him those, but it was just for shits and giggles. Really wide pupils. No, okay, no. Now we're gonna go for those gold ones that I saw up here. Oh wait, no, but without the... Oh wait, without the red eyeballs. There we go. Skin. Eyelids pale red. Sockets bright bruised. Do they look more bruised? Yeah, they do. Less bruised. I think some bruised. Or is this more bruised? No, I think I had it the other way around. Does this matter? I don't feel like this matters so that much. Because see, I care, but not about every little fucking detail. Lights, brushed. Yeah, no, I think... Oh, let's see, makeup. What do they have for makeup? Lipstick color? Oh my god. Let's make it black. Soy tan negro que cago Soy tan darks que cago murciélagos. Nobody's gonna understand that. Turn him into a goth, yeah. Blue. Dabba dee dabba die. If I give him lips like this, does he look like he's wearing some kind of lipstick? Because he had the red. It's either the default red or this. I'm thinking this. Yeah, I think this looks natural too. So we're gonna leave that. Lipstick sheer, opaque. Yeah, like sheer, the closer to the rest of his skin color. Eyeshadow color. I'm not gonna give him any of that. Okay. Hair, finally. Okay. Demos doesn't have much in the way of hair. So completely bald. There's fucking like Latino Professor X. No. Mohawk? I had a mohawk like this years ago. Length. Just completely bald. Am I gonna have him completely bald? Yeah, this doesn't change anything. I thought maybe you could notice it in shades or something at least, but... Oh, man. You notice, can you tell, though? Can you see how Red Guards are the Africans of Tamriel? Of Nirn? No, I don't want him with old man hair. There's not a lot to choose. They probably kept us faithful. Okay, what if... let's see if I choose... Let's see, I have this hair, but I make it shorter. I guess that doesn't really do much of anything. To shorten it, that is. To make it longer, see, you make it longer, it's very noticeable. Yeah, that's definitely way more. And it's interesting what it looks like. It reminds you of a coral reef. What it looks like. Looks kind of generic like this. But I guess that's what I'm gonna go with, because like I don't want him with cornrows. Even if Red Guards are the Africans of Tamriel, like I don't want him with cornrows. He's not supposed to look black. Did I ever envision Deimos with straight hair or curly? No, but when I started Monster Hunter World last year, and then I stopped playing it because I was playing Skyrim instead of sticking with the new game Monster Hunter that I had never played before. I dropped it in favor of Skyrim. No, not really. In Monster Hunter World, though, my point was that I actually made him with longer hair like mine. So I wouldn't be opposed to that, but like, you look at something like this, and it's like, it's too pretty. It's too pretty. What if we make it shorter? It's like, there's no... Besides that one exception in Monster Hunter World, yeah, Prince Charming here, that's the problem. Like, he doesn't look tough like that. Like, he doesn't have an intimidating presence. And again, since his look is influenced by Kratos and a mixed martial artist, you know, both look tough. You give him hair like this, and it doesn't exactly say, oh, look, I'm a scary guy. So I think bald is gonna have to be it, because I don't think I like any of the other options. And then I choose a lot of these, and the problem is they either make him look too old or they make him look too young. And what the hell is this? See, he looks a little older like this. You see him from the front, but then you see him from the back, and you're like, oh, look, there's a young man, you know, he's off, you know, to the Green Day concert, like the, I don't know, Black Veil Brides concert. I think he's gonna have to be bald completely. He looks kind of generic like this, and he doesn't really resemble oh yeah, you're right. I didn't even realize that I still had the length meter like all the way. What if we make it longest? Look at that. There's a Johnny, was it Johnny Napalm from who has the mohawk in Guitar Hero 3 and 2 and maybe the first one too. 3. Yeah. Give him 100% long bald hair. No, I guess that's it. So we can move on. He's gonna be bald. Redguard, Alikir Desert. Enter character name. Deimos. Strengths. Affinities for various weapon and armor styles. Can boost themselves greatly. Natural resistance to disease and poison. And improved personality, whatever the hell that means. Maybe that just means that it'll give me better odds in that little social mini game when I interact with other characters. Okay, so I guess that's yeah, I guess that's Deimos. Who did he steal the birth certificate from? Oh, I have no idea, but that's not him. You're right. For a second, I thought you were making an Obama joke, but then I thought it's you. And like you wouldn't make a joke like that because you just wouldn't know. It wouldn't occur to you. Okay, continue. I guess it's time. Here we go. Now the real game starts.
God. Ah, there you are. How do you like your cell, huh? Roomy enough for you? I can't even imagine what it's like for you. No more sunshine, no more open seas, just a box and a dirty beam of light for the rest of your life.
Is that what you
Bet
think?
you're glad it won't last long, huh? Oh, didn't you know? No one ever leaves this prison alive. You're going to die in here, Redguard. Die.
That's what you think.
Hey, you hear that? The guards are coming. For you.
Ooh.
Boris, lock that door behind us.
Such a nice neighbor. Tan jug.
We don't know that, sire. The messenger only said they were attacked.
they're dead. I know it.
What's this prisoner doing here? This cell is supposed to be off limits.
Usual mix-up with the watch.
Never mind. Get that gate open. Stand back, prisoner. We won't hesitate to kill you if you get in our way.
Oh.
You, prisoner, stand aside. Over by the window. Stay out of the way and you won't get hurt.
Okay.
Prisoner, stand away from the door. Over by the window now.
I'm by the window.
Sound of pursuit, sir. Stay put, prisoner.
Good. Let's go. We're not out of this yet.
You. I've seen you. Let me see your face. You are the one from my dreams. Then the stars were right. And this is the day. Gods give me strength.
What's going on? What's going on?
Assassins attacked my sons, and I am next. My blades are leading me out of the city along a secret escape route. By chance, the entrance to that escape route leads through your cell.
Why am I in jail?
Perhaps the gods have placed you here so that we may meet. As for what you have done, it does not matter. That is not what you will be remembered for.
Who are you?
I am your emperor, Uriel Septim. By the grace of the gods, I serve Tamriel as her ruler. You are a citizen of Tamriel, and you too shall serve her in your own way.
What should I do?
You will find your own path. Take care. There will be blood and death before the end.
Please, sire, we must keep moving.
Look who it is. It's Gordon.
There's no way to open it from the other side.
This doesn't concern you,
Looks like
prisoner.
this is your lucky day. Just stay out of our way.
Sure. Here we go. Is there anything over here I should know about? Nope. Oh, I do have my hands. Oh, I can attack already.
Close up left. Protect the
Skyrim
Emperor.
references. Yep.
Protect yourself.
The captain's down.
Uh-oh.
What's the matter?
Renault's Akaviri Katana. Let's take everything. How do I equip it?
Are you all right, sire? We're clear for now.
Captain Reno?
She's dead. Sorry, sire, but we have to keep moving.
How do I equip my weapons?
They'll be waiting for us here.
No, I do not want to wait.
Don't know, but it's too late to go back now.
Okay, inventory. There we go. This does more damage, so we're gonna use that. Demos, you're looking kind of skinny, my man. I need to make you bigger.
Don't worry, sire. We will get you out of here.
They won't be the first to underestimate the blades. I'll take point. Let's move.
You stay here, prisoner. Don't try to follow us.
The Emperor wants me to follow. The Mythic Dawn. Oh, I'm familiar with you, fuckers. That's for sure. Fucking rats attacking me? You stupid bitch. Rat meat. No, we're not gonna take that. There's no skeevers in this game. They're rats. I need a key. Didn't the captain have the key? To bring up your journal, press warrior. What's my build going to be? I'm going to be a knight, because that's what Demos is. Heavy armor, and mainly, you know, swords and axes. Magic map quests. In your journal, you can see your character attributes, choose spells, and console your map and quests. Yes. Look at the fucking cockroaches. I thought I saw them. Big ol' fuck. I've seen a couple of these, like 3 of these in the past week here in the fucking house. I hate that. Oh, that's right. See, I didn't need a key. I remember this from like 6 years ago when I started this on the PS3. Rusty axe. Oh, hell yeah. Iron arrows. Take them all. Lock picks. Rusty dagger. We're gonna take everything. Okay. Inventory. Sackcloth pants. Rough leather boots. Rough leather cuirass. Alchemy. Miscellaneous. Bitch! Hold R1 unless you already know about that ability. No, what is that? Is that a healing spell? I already know you got to this game before I did. I saw it. Let's see. Iron key. Do I need that? Chameleon. Chameleon on self. Does that turn me invisible? Fire damage on target. Weak potion of sorcery. You open the door with the iron key. Look at that. It moves like a skeever. I recognize that movement. Open your journal, navigate to the magic tab, and blah blah. Try pressing R1. No, bitch. Okay. Let's look at magic. Heal minor wounds. That's weird. Why would I cast my magic with R1? Maybe I should change my controls. Character. They're still kind of big as a rat. Yeah, they're skeevers before skeevers were called skeevers. But you know, rat is like the, you know, more classic name, right? Rusty iron greaves, rusty iron war axe, bow, lockpicks, weak potion of healing. Let's take everything. Why not? And equip both the... I'll press it on the right. Okay, yeah, quicker menu, like this. Let's see, rusty iron bow, and the arrows. And I'm also gonna change heavier armor, rusty iron greaves, heavier armor. I'll get used to this. I missed my first shot. Not surprised. Why aren't they coming after me? Oh shit, it's a zombie. Ugh. Ugh. Damn, you ugly. Ugh. And you fucking animals. Ugh. Die. Ugh. Die. Oh yeah, stamina's cold. Fatigue here. More flesh. Look at that. That was already an item here. Give back my arrows. I'm gonna stop picking stuff up unless it's armor that I don't already have, I think. Yep, I remember going through this place 6 fucking years ago. Ow, you stupid! Die, you piece of crap. How do I cancel my... Oh, it's like a weapon wheel. Lockpick. I'm gonna take that stuff with me. Okay. Come on. Come on. You bastard. Ugh. Okay. Wait. I can just do that. Yeah, that's right. Press right. Weapons. What if I just use a fucking club instead? Nah, rusty iron war axe. Where did the Emperor even go? He just ran off ahead and left me behind. Yup. They told me not to follow. Oh. They took him elsewhere and they left me to die. I'm gonna tell you what, I don't think the original Oblivion on PS3 had all these fucking roaches everywhere. Rusty iron helmet, hell yeah, protect my big fat head. Warhammer. Don't have that. Bone. Looks like somebody fucking puked here. Oh, should I take this cheese and this lettuce? Oh, iron shield, hell yeah. Let's equip some of this stuff. Here we go. Now we're starting to get the stuff that that's for me. Here, look at that. We're looking like a proper knight. Yeah. Now we're talking. Why didn't that hit it? Oh. Come on, bitch. Hit it. Bitch. Who else wants some? I'm fully decked out. I'm the best already. Got my armor, got my weapons. Goddamn. What more do I want? Oh, Chavo del Ocho. Is he in here? Oh, I want ale. Drain intelligence on self. Drain willpower on self. Let's take it. We could sell it when we're out in the world. Grab me. Look at that fire. That looks so fucking good. Lockpick. Spoon! Wow. Spoons. Can you believe it? Hit me, bitch. Hit me. You can shortcut items and spells. Your journal, select an item or spell, and press L3 to show the shortcuts, and bind a slot by pressing X. Stinkhorn. That looks devilish, is what that looks like. And we keep going. Small crate. Folded cloth. Barrel. Cheese wheels! You got picked up more than you can carry. In order for you have to need to drop items from your inventory. Yeah, I was wondering when I would finally reach my carry weight. You cannot carry any more items. Your inventory weight exceeds the maximum encumbrance displayed in the lower center of the inventory page. Oh, right there. Right here. 260 or 200. To drop, press square to drop items you don't need. To remove the status. Okay, I don't need this And that. I don't need sackcloth pants and sandals and shirt. I don't need wrist irons. We're still a little too heavy. We're gonna have to drop the rough leather stuff then. And maybe I should drop some weapons too. Wait, what the fuck? No, wrong thing. Needs shoulder buttons. Yeah, like this club. And okay, no, we're at 188. We can afford to keep other stuff. You can sneak by pressing. Oh. Potion of illness. I'll take that. I could sell that. When a fight begins, the eye will flicker. Look at that. Somebody want tacos de rata? Rat meat. Tutorial. If you have a lockpick, you can try to pick most locks. To move the lockpick from slot to slot, press L. Press L to move the pick upward into a tumbler. When the tumbler reaches the top of the lock, you will hear a metallic sound. Press X to secure it in place. When all tumblers are secured to the top, the lock will open. Right. I remember there's people that have been struggling with the lock picking in this game, and in the little bit of it that I got to do on the PS3 6 years ago, I remember feeling like I got the hang of it mostly pretty quickly. So let's see how it goes this time, because I don't remember honestly what I would even do. Oh, there, like that. Okay. Yeah, torches. Torches don't weigh anything. Okay, how about that? We'll just keep carrying them then. ¿Qué estás haciendo? ¿Quieres salir? Think Koi wants to get out? Is that you that I hear in the kitchen? It's gotta be, right? I'm gonna let Koi out. Let me see. Oh, it's not? Oh, okay. I'm gonna let Okay, we are back to being gone for so long. Ugh. Okay, all right. Keep going. I'm not going back, am I? I don't think I am. Rough leather. Sackcloth shirt. Rough leather boots. I'm not over encumbered. Imperial substructure. I'm going the right way, right? I didn't end up going back. I'm going back. Yeah, I'm going back. Damn it. Yeah, natural caverns. See, Koi distracted me. I forgot where the fuck I was going. Go this way. Oh, hello, ugly. Ugly fucking. Ugh. Ugly fucker. Bear pelts. 30. Okay, now I'm gonna need to drop some stuff. Okay. Tell you what, let's see. Damage. You know what? It's not worth a lot. I'm gonna drop. 183. Where's my Renault Takaviri katana? Like, that's the best one, so I'm gonna equip that. Back to the katana. See, I even remember these, what are they called? Stalactites? That's how memorable this fucking tutorial was to me, that so much of this looks familiar even though it's been like 6 years. Ah, okay. So people struggle with that. I mean, these are easy locks, right? But still, I feel like I'm getting the hang of it right away. You just gotta press S to time the tumbler at the top. Down, boy. There you go. So arrows do weigh something. Take those lockpicks. I do like my lockpicking. Okay, see, I got the hang of this. I get it. I wasn't sure if I was gonna remember how to do lockpicking in this game, but there we go. Sup, bitch? Done. Berserker my ass. I feel like the lockpicking could be a pickup line. Yeah? How so? Give the example. I remember this spot too, with the fire pit in the middle. How do I remember this so well? How is it so familiar to me the moment that I see it? That's crazy to me. Like I said, I only played a few hours before the PS3 died and I couldn't continue. Oh, what the hell? Nah, bitch. You don't do that. Do I regenerate health on my own or not? Yeah. Okay. I thought so. Flawed Ruby. Ruby. Look, petty soul gems. There we go. We're gonna take that. We're gonna sell that. Oh, I thought that was a bow. Just a tree branch. Repair hammer. Iron longsword. 2. Weighs 20. I'll take the hammer. I have found a repair hammer. In order to repair weapons and armor, go in your inventory and activate it. Ale. Let's take the ale. I'm gonna end up selling that too. 8 rat meat. I thought I heard other footsteps that aren't mine. I guess not. Let's keep moving. And boom, here we go. Didn't remember this being so long. I can't see my feet.
What makes you think help will get here before more of those bad? Here they come again. We need to get the Emperor out of here.
I'll help you.
Damn it! It's that prisoner again. Kill him. He might be working with the assassins.
No, he is not one of them. He can help us. He must help us.
As you wish, sire.
Come closer. I'd prefer not to have to shout. They cannot understand why I trust you. They've not seen what I've seen. How can I explain? Listen, you know the Nine, how they guide our fates with an invisible hand.
I'm not on good terms with the gods. That's what a character whose concept is influenced by the god of war himself would say. I'm not on good terms with the gods. You guys can hear that, right? The Nine guide and protect us. Well, Deimos is not a religious man, but he knows that the gods are real because in the world of the Elder Scrolls, they just are. It's not... There's people that still don't believe that they're real, but you as a player, you get to see some of the influence with every game that they do have. So they are literally deities that do exist. Unlike in the real world where there's no evidence that they do exist. And all we have is faith. People have faith. You got so used to the Ragnarok Kratos voice that you pictured him more with that voice than the younger Kratos. Yeah. And that's the one that I was trying to imitate right now instead. I'm not on good terms with the gods. The Nine guide and protect us. I don't know. I don't think about it.
I've served the Nine all my days, and I chart my course by the cycles of the heavens. The skies are marked with numberless sparks, each a fire, and every one a sign. I know these stars well, and I wonder, which sign marked your birth?
All right. I remember this. The warrior. Those born under the sign of the warrior benefit from increased strength and endurance. Fortify endurance increases endurance by 10 points. Increases strength by 10 points. Those born under the sign of the steed can move faster. There's people who choose stuff like the steed just so they can get around faster because they don't have the patience of traveling around. But I do. It's not going to be the mage. It's not going to be thief. The shadow can become invisible. Nope. Under the sign of the tower can magically unlock doors and reflect damage from their attackers. Under the sign of the Atron cannot regenerate magicka, but have the ability to absorb any magic cast at them. See, when I made him a Breton, he's had that ability. I don't remember what it's called. That you activate it and it, helps you absorb incoming magicka damage. The sign of the ritual can heal themselves and make the undead flee in horror. Blessed word. Forces the undead to flee in horror for 30 seconds. Can be used multiple times per day at a cost of 40 magicka points per cast. Mara's gift, greater power, restores 200 points of health. Can be used once per day. Nah. I think we're just gonna go for the warriors. Classic strength and endurance. What was this? The apprentice. Magicka attacks. Continue.
The signs I read show the end of my path. My death, a necessary end, will come when it will come.
And what about me?
Your stars are not mine. Today the warrior shall prove a stalwart companion when fortune fades.
Aren't you afraid to die?
No trophies of my triumphs precede me, but I have lived well, and my ghost shall rest easy. Men are but flesh and blood. They know their doom, but not the hour. In this, I am blessed to see the hour of my death, to face my apportioned fate, then fall.
Can you see my fate?
My dreams grant me no opinions of success. Their compass ventures not beyond the doors of death. But in your face, I behold the sun's companion. The dawn of Akatosh's bright glory may banish the coming darkness. With such hope, and with the promise of your aid, my heart must be satisfied.
Where are we going?
I go to my grave. A tongue shriller than all the music calls me. You shall follow me yet for a while. Then we must part.
Okay. Let's go then. You gonna get going or what?
You may as well make yourself useful. Here, carry this torch and stick close.
The blades.
We're the Emperor's bodyguards. Our job is to get him out of situations like this. Although I admit, things are not going according to plan.
And the Emperor?
My job is to make sure the Emperor gets out of here alive, and I intend to do it. Stick close and let us do our job, and you'll be all right.
Sure. Give me a torch, but I already have like 20 of them. Something crazy like that.
Oblivion, take you! We're in danger! Oblivion, take you!
For the Emperor!
Yeah. Just like that. And take these potions so we can sell them. Get some good money when we're out.
Prisoner, help the Emperor! This one's... Protect the Emperor!
I think I've helped protect the Emperor. No more potions? Ah. Nah, they just disappear into him, just like in Skyrim. I really am playing an Elder Scrolls game.
Hold up. I don't like this. Let me take a look.
Doesn't he get killed here for the ambush? Sacrifices himself?
Looks clear. Come on. We're almost through to the sewers.
Nope, guess not.
Damn it! The gate is barred from the other side. A trap!
What about that side passage back there?
Worth a try. Let's go.
Let's go. We can do it. Do it, do it.
It's a dead end. What's your call, sir?
They're behind us. Wait here, sire.
Wait here with the Emperor. Guard him with your life.
Take them for
the Emperor!
And the Emperor! Why?
You thought we'd go down easy?
I can go no further. You alone must stand against the Prince of Destruction and his mortal servants. He must not have the Amulet of Kings. Take the amulet, give it to Jauffre. He alone knows where to find my last son. Find him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
Oblivion take you!
No!
You chose a bad day to take up with the cause of the sentence.
Ugh. Shut up, bitch. Potion of Night Eye.
Talos, save us.
I can't search
We
him.
failed. I failed. The Blades are sworn to protect the Emperor. Now he and
For
all
God's
his heirs
sake.
are dead. The amulet. Where's the Amulet of Kings? It wasn't on the Emperor's body.
The Emperor gave it to me.
Strange. He saw something in you. Trusted you. They say it's the dragon blood that flows through the veins of every septim. They see more than lesser men. The Amulet of Kings is a sacred symbol of the Empire. Most people think of the red dragon crown, but that's just jewelry. The amulet has power. Only a true heir of the blood can wear it, they say. He must have given it to you for a reason. Did he say why?
I must take it to somebody named Jauffre.
Jauffre? He said that? Why?
There is another heir.
Nothing I ever heard about, but Jauffre would be the one to know. He's the Grand Master of my order. Although you may not think so to meet him, he lives quietly as a monk at Waynon Priory, near the city of Coral.
And I went there. When I started this on the PS3 back in the day, I went there, I spoke to Jauffre, and I think that's where I left off after speaking to him, and he gave me further instructions, but I don't remember what quest he gave me. And I think that's where it ended for me. I could be wrong. We'll see once I get there.
First, you need to get out of here. Through that door must be the entrance to the sewers, past the locked gate. That's where we were heading. It's a secret way out of the Imperial City. Or it was supposed to be secret. Here, you'll need this key for the last door into the sewers.
Why don't you come with me, you know? Protect me to make sure that this amulet gets to Jauffre and then his heir, huh?
There are rats and goblins down there. But from what I've seen of you, I'm guessing you're an experienced barbarian. Am I right?
Oh yeah, more so than you know. You must now choose your class. The major skills of your class will start higher than your other skills and will be easier to increase. Strength, speed. Strength and endurance. Armor, athletics, blade, block, blunt, hand-to-hand, heavy armor. Nope, you got it wrong. Restoration. I imagined him. Kratos has always used some magic. And I've thought at times, well, if I replay as him, what if the only magic that I use is restoration magic? Illusion? No illusion. No archer. Not a scout. I love this art. Isn't the art nice? Looks great. I like it. Destruction? Nope. Yeah. It's gonna have to be warrior. Looks old school. Yeah, because it is. Crusader. Destruction. No, we'll just go with warrior for this first playthrough. Continue? Oh, square. Okay. Yes.
I wasn't far off. In any case, rats and goblins won't give you any trouble.
And after the sewers, then what?
You must get the amulet to Jauffre. Take no chances, but proceed to Waynon Priory immediately. Got it?
Yes, I understand.
Good. The Emperor's trust was well placed.
And what about you? What will you do? Why don't you come with me? Why are you looking up at the roof instead of looking at me? What's wrong with you?
I'll stay here to guard the Emperor's body and make sure no one follows you. You better get moving. May Talos guide you.
Right.
By the way, thanks for recovering Captain Renault's sword. I'll see that it is given a place of honor in the halls of the Blades.
What? He took it from me? How could you? That's actually Demo's height? What do you mean? What did I say that made you say that? Dual wield the fucking hammer? Where the guy was staring at? Oh. Yeah, probably not. Alright. So through here? They did that in the original too, though. That's something that I've seen people say, that they kept a lot of the wonkiness. It's a remake, but they kept a lot of the wonkiness. Oh, this is where we were earlier. Open the door with the key. Exit to the sewers. I remember this too. I remember killing these fuckers here. Ugh. Damn, killed them in one fucking smash. Killed him in two. Garlic. Silver nugget. I'll take that. I won't take rat meat. Let's look at this water. That is not next gen looking water. Or a current gen looking water, I should say. It's not next gen anymore. Hasn't been for a while. Pick of bones. And this is it, is it not? Exit. There it is. This is the Imperial insignia. Gate to City Isle. Before exiting the sewers, you may revise your character. Nah, we're good. Freedom! Yeah. Finally. First trophy. Escape the Imperial sewers. Main quest beginning. And here it is. The first taste of freedom in this brand new Oblivion remake. Wow. Look at that. Look at the water. How realistic it looks. The red arrow on your compass shows the direction of Wayne Priori. You can walk there by following your compass or open your world map to travel there directly. We're not going to do that. We're going to travel. Or you can set off in any direction and begin exploring the world on your own. Good luck. You want to swim in the water? Even though it looks kind of murky. Dragonfly. Can I capture dragonflies? There's an enemy in the water. Mud crab? It's a fucking mud crab. He wants some of this. Dumbass mud crab. What the hell is your problem, man? I was minding my own business, enjoying the sights and the sounds. And speaking of sights and sounds, let's see, can I go into settings and inventory, magic, map, quests, help. Probably not. Let's see. I'm gonna take a screenshot here for the thumbnail. Can you catch butterflies in Oblivion? I didn't think so. Did they just... Was that me or did they just disappear? Yeah, it's not like Skyrim, see? Where you could catch the butterflies. Okay. A kilometer and a half away. Imperial City. Cyrodiil, not Skyrim, but Cyrodiil. Yeah, you can spam jump a lot to increase your acrobatics. Look at that. Increase to 7. And people do that just to keep doing that. Increase to 8. I'm not gonna do that though. Okay, well, a little bit. One more. There. Do a flip. Do a barrel roll. And even though this is a remake, I hate that they call it remaster, because it's not a remaster. It's a remake. Because it looks improved and it's been tweaked, you know, gameplay-wise and whatnot. So it's not a remaster, this is a remake. We are going to the Imperial City. Yep, and to the Market District. And we're gonna go to the nearest shop and sell all the crap that I have that I don't need. Get some gold. And here we are.
The children are starving. Please help. Oh, have pity, sir. I got nothing to eat.
Oh my god, you're
One
ugly.
more coin, and I can get a pair of shoes.
Well, it's not her fault she's ugly. Here, have a coin, beggar.
Thank you, kind sir.
Buy those shoes. Rumors.
All talking about the Emperor's murder. We have no Emperor and no heir. It's never happened before. I suppose we should all be worried. Blessings of Julianos upon you.
This really does feel like I'm playing the original.
Astinia Aetius. I want no part of the Sintarvatius squabbles. I mind my own business.
You're less ugly.
I'm fed up with the senseless feuding, blood spilled for no good reason. Glad the Watch put a stop to it. They say that when you murder someone, the Dark Brotherhood comes to you in your sleep. It's how they recruit new members.
Yep, that's how it happened in Skyrim too, 200 years later.
Why?
So, yeah. Alright, I need a shop. First edition. The Copious Coin Purse. Why does she squint her eyes? Is there a problem with her eye? Everybody has a facial, like, nerve and, like, muscle problems in this game. Everybody. That's just how it is. I remember being in here.
Welcome to the
Thoronir.
Copious Coin Purse. What kind of deal can I make for you today?
Persuading, bartering.
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
No, I want you to be interested in mine. Yeah. Here, sell this bear pelt. Yes. Sell this chameleon scroll. Yes. Sell this flawed ruby. Sell Spetty soul gem. Night eye on self. Sell that. Sell this potion of sorcery. Sell all these boots.
You drive a hard bargain.
I'm still getting gold for this, right? Yeah, he has 800 gold. Rusty iron dagger.
That's a fair deal.
Sell the silver nugget.
That's a good deal. A fine transaction.
Weak potion of healing, weak potion of respite, weak potions of sorcery.
That's more than I'd usually pay.
Yeah, I bet it is. Okay. Is that everything for now? Flash, bolt. Lockpick, potion of illness. Damage health on self. Yeah, no, I gotta sell that too. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's everything for now. As for him, I don't think I'm gonna buy anything. Guide to anvil, blah blah blah. Potatoes, repair hammers.
Thank you. Come again.
You're welcome. I'm hungry.
Goodbye. Please come again.
You know what I want to try to do real quick is, let's see, broadcast, How do I see capture options? Share screen. I don't know how to like change the size. I want to make myself smaller and I don't know how to do that with this camera on the PS5 yet. You're getting hungry too? Yeah, I'm thinking about calling it quits soon and maybe we could go and eat. Because we still have some of that chicken and we still have that rice. What do you think? Doesn't that sound good? I'm thinking maybe I get to this Jauffre first. And, yeah, sounds good, right? We could sip on some soda. Yeah, let me just get to this guy first, I guess. And then we'll go. I also took my medication, before I started the stream, so I'm feeling like the hunger plus like a bit of that. I feel like my energy's gone down some, but I'm trying not to show it. It's actually not that bad. But yeah, how pretty is this game? It's pretty. You can tell that it's a game from its time. But it is pretty. I could be playing the original right now and streaming the original right now, and I think it would be pretty. As just a game from its time. Without it being remade. Because I just love games. I just do. You'd roll on the grass if it wasn't for the gravestones? Yeah. Look, take a dip in here. Can I swim? I can swim. I was gonna say, and the swimming feels more real than in Skyrim. Actually, maybe it doesn't feel that real. Another beggar. No coins draining us.
One more coin and I can get a pair of shoes.
You too? You have a coin too.
Thank you, kind sir.
Rumors.
We're all talking about the Emperor's murder. We have no Emperor and no heir. That's never happened before. I suppose we should all be worried. Blessings of Julianos upon ye.
The Tiber Septim Hotel. The Plaza District. All right.
What is it, citizen?
Nothing, just going about my merry way.
Speak.
Oh, I remember coming here. Isn't this where that painter is? Chestnut Handy Stables. Athletics increased to 41. Oh, I guess it wasn't here. Look at the horses. Could ride the horse if I wanted to. The owner's not here. Oh, here we go. Hello. Restita Statlilia.
Yeah. Restita Statlilia. I work at the Chestnut Handy Stables. Have you seen our horses wandering around? No? Okay. It's just that they're missing.
They're missing?
We stable horses for folks in the Imperial City. We'd sell horses too, except we can't seem to keep track of them.
Oh yeah, I have a freaking bot here. Click to reply. No, how do I report here on the computer? Report. Spam. Bots. Next. And then we type. Shared suspicious link. Submit. Block this user. Bang. There you go.
Good thing we have the Black Horse Courier. I don't know how we'd get our news without it.
Yeah, I was gonna point that out right now. She's shoveling dirt or horse shit or whatever. With nothing. And that's what people have said. See, it's a remaster, remake, but they kept a lot of the same bugs and everything. Because the people just wanted to keep the, clearly they wanted to keep the experience authentic to the original game, so you see stuff like that. Look at this. Wow. Let's go take the bridge. Yeah, look at this. Wow. And awesome wallpaper. What, this right here? Like this? Or when I was up here? I should be taking screenshots as I go along. But then I'd have to edit each one. Because I'm here and I don't want to be here. Because like, if I want to use them as wallpapers. Okay, now we're gonna keep going. Yeah, I would have to edit myself out of each one, so I guess not. I'll just keep the shots that I'm actually gonna use. Like I might use this instead for the first one. We'll see. There I am, first time going third person. Go, 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 go. It tickles you? I feel like I've talked to this fucker before. Aylwin Merrowald.
You know, stranger, there comes a time in every man's life when he has to admit that he's lost the fight. Well, I've fought and I've lost. Who did I lose to? Who is my great enemy?
Yeah, I thought it was a fishing guy.
A bunch of damn fish.
Laugh in his face. How can I help?
Go on and wait, help? Oh, well then, I'm a fisherman. Or at least I was. Until one of those slaughterfish damn near took my leg off. I was collecting their scales, see? I had a contract with this young alchemist. You wouldn't believe what he was paying for those scales. Then, last month, one of the bastards got a hold of my leg. Took me right out of the business. But this alchemist, he needs the scales right away.
About those scales.
The alchemist was paying so much for the scales that I'm close to having enough saved so that I can retire. But now I can't get out there to the lake. Not with this leg. I only needed 12 more scales. Can you believe it? I was so close. I've picked up a few things in my travel. If you head out there and bring me back the 12 scales that I need, I can make it worth your time. Help an old fisherman out, won't you?
Yeah, of course. Go fish, but after we talk to Jauffre. Yeah, he was fishing for trouble. The hero of Kvatch. That's what they call your character. Look at that. Yeah, man. So many fucking trees. You go look at footage of the beginning of this game, of the same area, compared to this. Like, it's so empty in comparison. You don't have all these fucking trees like you do here. I think I have been in this fort before. Fort Nykel. Discovered. No, Asmongold's been playing and streaming this game. He streamed it at least twice. But I thought, well, I'm not gonna watch that because I gotta play the game myself. Since I've played so little of it, the bits and pieces I've seen of this game over the years have been few and far between. Because I knew I wasn't gonna play it anytime soon during those times. And I mean, it's been years since I really saw any considerable chunk of this. And I've always mostly avoided that too, just because I knew that I would want to play the game eventually. Do you think he'd be complaining about it like he told me about Skyrim? No! I actually watched one of his videos, and he said that... No, I've actually heard it multiple times before this video that I'm about to tell you about, where he said that back in the day he played Oblivion when it was a recent game, when it was a new game. And he enjoyed Oblivion at the time, all those years ago. And now he's done, seemingly, I saw on his channel, he's done at least 2 streams where he said that the second stream, I think he even titled it, like, Oblivion is so good, I played more of it. And it was like more than 2 hours. I don't know how many hours he played and streamed it for the first time. But yeah, he likes it. And when he was doing those Avowed and Oblivion and Skyrim comparison videos, he would see Skyrim, the footage, and the Oblivion footage too, and he would say, oh, you know, both Oblivion and Skyrim look better than Avowed. Fort Ash discovered. Anything or anyone I should be worried about here? Oh, look at this. Dead goblin. A dungeon I can go into. Yep. But we're not gonna do that. We're gonna go straight to Jauffre. Jauffre.
This is a holdup. Hand it over or die.
Look at that. No. Take it from me.
Easily done.
We'll see about that. Oh fuck, wrong button.
Oh, what's the matter? Is the baby gonna cry?
Shut up, bitch.
You're
Easily done, he said. Guess not. First Khajiit spotted. Yeah, look at him. Yeah, the 6-pack and everything. He doesn't look very hairy, does he? Oh my god. It's crazy. People are loving this game so much, and they really... Now that I'm here actually playing it myself, I see how much they just carried it over. Oh, I sprint like this too, that's right. That kind of looks disturbing. What, the fact that he was so smooth and not hairy? Like in Skyrim? There's a farm here. Yeah. Yeah. Gonna go to Jauffre and talk to Jauffre. Or should I talk to him? No, we are gonna talk to him when we get to him. And here we are. Like I said, I think I talked to this guy the first time around years ago. And I think that's where I left off. So I didn't play. When I said a couple of hours, I guess it was maybe just 2 or 3. The running up the hill, yeah. Oh, I just noticed a little emoji that you're using is Jinx, huh? Is it Jinx? It is Jinx, oh, okay. I didn't realize that, like, the 2 or 3 times that you used it before then. Okay. You are not Jauffre.
Yes? Can I help you?
I must speak to Jauffre.
He's upstairs. Go ahead.
And you are ugly. Are you Jauffre? Nope.
Greeting. Welcome, good citizen. I'm Brother Piner, and this is Wayland Priory, a monastery. Can I help you?
Jauffre.
Oh, yes. He'll be in the Priory house somewhere. Take care.
So not here. Oh wait, no, this is him, no? Yep. There's a marker. Since you don't like the other MOG here, you stuck to the arcade one because it looked cool. I didn't even know there were arcade ones here.
I'm Brother Jauffre. What do you want?
The Emperor sent me to find you.
Emperor Uriel? Do you know something about his death?
I was there when he died.
You'd better explain yourself. Now.
He gave me the Amulet of Kings.
You brought me the Amulet of Kings? This cannot be. Let me see it.
Here you go.
By the Nine. This is the Amulet of Kings.
Wow, his
Who are
eyes.
you? How did you get this? What do you know of the Emperor's death?
The Emperor's last words.
As unlikely as your story sounds, I believe you. Only the strange destiny of Uriel Septim could have brought you to me carrying the Amulet of Kings.
Who is the Prince of Destruction? I asked that. I'm gonna ask that like I don't know, but I know.
The Prince of Destruction he referred to is none other than Mehrunes Dagon, one of the lords of the demonic world of Oblivion. The Emperor's words, "Close shut the jaws of Oblivion," certainly suggest that he perceived some threat from Oblivion. But all the scholars agree that the mortal world is protected from the Daedra of Oblivion by magical barriers.
How can Oblivion threaten us, then?
I'm not sure. Only the Emperors truly understand the meaning behind the rituals of coronation. The Amulet of Kings is ancient. Saint Alicia herself received it from the gods. It is a holy relic of great power. When an Emperor is crowned, he uses the amulet to light the dragon fires at the Temple of the One in the Imperial City. With the Emperor dead and no new heir crowned, the dragon fires in the temple will be dark, for the first time in centuries. It may be that the dragon fires protected us from a threat that only the Emperor was aware of.
The Emperor also asked me to find his son.
I am one of the few who know of his existence. Many years ago, I served as captain of Uriel's bodyguards, the Blades. One night, Uriel called me into his private chambers. A baby boy lay sleeping in a basket. Uriel told me to deliver him somewhere safe. He never told me anything else about the baby, but I knew it was his son. From time to time, he would ask about the child's progress. Now, it seems that this illegitimate son is the heir to the Septim throne, if he yet lives.
And where can I find him?
His name is Martin. He serves Akatosh in the chapel in the city of Kvatch, south of here. You must go to Kvatch and find him at once. If the enemy is aware of his existence, as seems likely, he is in terrible danger. And please, let me know if there's anything you need. My resources here are limited, but I will help in any way I can.
Okay. All right. Well,
waste no time. You must find Martin before the enemy does.
I think this is where I am going to leave it. Does he even know he's the heir to the throne? Martin, I believe he doesn't know. I believe he does not. Save game. Autosave, autosave. Save successful. Okay, I think this is... Yeah, I think that's a classic story. Like, you know, he just thinks...
Have you seen Glistel and Melintus Ancrus together? Isn't it awful?
I don't see a problem with those two. It's a bit odd, but that's their business.
I hear you.
Have you heard any word about the other provinces?
I understand Daedra worship has become increasingly prevalent in the Somerset Isle.
It seems Somerset Isle has become a much more dangerous place.
Farewell.
That's that. Anyway, I guess this is about it for now. if it wasn't as late as it is, and if I wasn't hungry, and if I hadn't taken medications before the stream, I would keep going for another hour, another 2 hours, because I looked very much forward to playing this game. But I guess for now, it is what it is, and it's nice, it's cool, it's fun to come back to this game again, like 6 years later after my PS3 died. And now that I'm a streamer, I've been streaming for a year, to actually sit down, play it, and stream it, share it with the world. I think I'm gonna be having some good times as I continue to play and stream this. So for whoever took a peek in, thank you, even though you will never, the majority of you will never probably see a stream of mine again. But even if that's the case, that's okay. Thank you to the kid, my sister, for popping in here and for hanging out like she has. She had told me from the beginning that if I started streaming this game, that this is something she would want to see some of. So she's been hanging around here. Appreciate you, sister. Thank you for being here. And I know Gordon popped in here earlier too, but he probably passed out some time ago. But I thank Gordon for coming in here as well. And yeah, by this point, like I said, I've been streaming for a year. My 1 year anniversary, took place 3 days ago. So I've been doing this for a year. In this past year, I have streamed a good handful of games such as Fortnite, Lego Fortnite, Klonoa 2, Mega Man 2. I've done dozens of Skyrim streams. I just a couple of days ago finished recompleting Spider-Man on stream as well. So I did 20 streams of that as well. There's 20 parts. You can check that out on my YouTube and on my Rumble channels, because usually within a couple of days after the streams happen live here on Twitch, they go up on the YouTube and on the Rumble channel. So if you want to check out past streams of those games that I mentioned and more, check out the YouTube and Rumble channels. And on those channels, you can also find the occasional original videos, and also with more regularity, shorter clips that I put out there, because I know that nowadays, a lot of people don't have great attention spans, so they like shorter clips. It's what people are used to nowadays. So if you like shorter clips, they go up on YouTube, they go up on Rumble, and they also go up on TikTok. I'm also on TikTok. And besides these channels and that TikTok, I'm also on Instagram, and I'm also on Twitter. So you can find me in all these places. If you go to the profile pages of any of these accounts of mine, you'll find links on the profile pages to everything else. If you look me up on Twitter, you'll find links to my YouTube. If you look me up on YouTube, you'll find links to my Rumble and to my Instagram, and so on and so forth. So I'm easy to find. But if you don't want to go to any of my profile pages for some reason, just look me up at Man Many Names, all lowercase, all together. That's my handle on everything except on Rumble, where I'm at Man of Many Names instead. So I'm an easy man to find. All this content that I put out there is for free. All the streams, all the original videos, all the original clips. It's all gaming centric here. All the content that I've done is just gaming. So if you like video games, you like gaming, you like streams, you like short clips, this content is all for you. And I guess that's about it with the plugs out of the way. So like I said, thank you for everybody for tuning in. And I'll be playing and streaming the next part of this real soon. Maybe as soon as tomorrow. We'll see. But until then, peace out. Take care. And, have fun. Play some Oblivion too if you've never played it. Play some Skyrim. I don't know. Just play some Elder Scrolls. Hell, get a Morrowind or something and play it on your PC. I don't know. You can do whatever you want. Play some Elder Scrolls though. I'll leave you with that. All right, that's enough for now. Peace out. Take care.